I wanted to give a super big shout out to a man that goes by the name of Ferros. A lot of you guys know him as T.I. He did something super dope for the culture, and I want to bring some awareness to it. We got subscribers from all around the world who will never be able to physically visit this trap museum that T.I. created. But if I can bring you to that world for a couple of minutes with a quick little tour and rundown what is inside the trap museum, because I think this is super dope. Trap music has been a big part of my life, for good or for bad. Listen, let's not lie about it. Trap music has done a lot of harm to people. The actual concept of trap, things have been created in the trap that have done harm to people. But if we just look at the negative side of it, I believe we're just cutting ourselves a tad bit short. Trap music has allotted a lot of people who be dead now, in jail now, the opportunity to provide for their family. There have been people to graduate from college and not have to get a corporate job that they'd be upset at every day for the rest of their lives. They've been able to take their talents and connect with talented musicians and become a part of this music game because of trap music. If trap music is the most popping part of the rap game right now, and if the rap world is running the pop world right now, that would make me believe that trap music is as relevant, as lucrative as any subgenre in the music world today. T.I. is doing something phenomenal in Atlanta, Georgia, and if you don't get the opportunity to check it out physically, I wanted to run you through it as I visited. I wasn't covering the event, I just went to check it out. I had my cell phone on me, and I wanted to give you guys a couple seconds of what I checked out at T.I.'s Trap Museum located in Atlanta, Georgia, doing this for a limited time. Let's turn on the lights to the trap and let's get right into the tour. Now, the first thing I noticed out the gate was the trap feel. Anybody that's ever been inside of a trap, I have been inside of one a time or two. Never sold any drugs, but anybody that's been inside of a trap, you already know it's a certain feel, certain things. Even if, let's take it out of the elements of trap. Certain grandma houses that we done been in just had that certain feel to them. I'm talking about the old TV, the dust on the TV. We ain't dusting down no TVs. I mean, the Hennessy is there. The baby bottle with that reel is there. The pills are there. The McDonald's run is there. You know you got to get in and out or make it easy. If you're running a trap, can't be sitting down in no restaurants while you're trapped just sitting up collecting dust and you're leaving yourself open. Now, as we transition out of the living room, there's a beautiful display of a lot of T.I.'s accomplishments, a lot of things that mean a lot to T.I., including straps. He's done time for keeping some straps on him. A lot of his own suits are present in the trap. Just a lot of T.I. and Grand Hustle's accomplishment. I even saw that they had Young Dro's polo look present. Some of T.I. looks and how they've changed with the times are present as well. We get into this beautiful magazine and CD display of some of our most decorated artists that come out of the trap era and some of their first covers on any type of magazine, their first tapes. Yeah, it's all there in display to show to the public that have just kind of missed or forgotten about some of these crazy times that were present in some of these artists' careers. One topic of conversation would be, would T.I. show respect to a guy? Look, we can talk about who created trap music day and night, but there is a lot of respect that has to be placed on the names of Gucci Mane and T.I. for their contributions to trap music. One topic of conversation was, would T.I. give Gucci Mane any recognition? In interviews leading up to his Dime Trap album, T.I. acknowledged that no one would be left out, no matter whether he thinks he created trap music or not. Right? So there is a room for Gucci Mane LaFleur. Gucci Mane actually has a refrigerator, some kitchen elements dedicated to Gucci as well. You know, you gotta have your ramen noodles and all that in the kitchen. You gotta see a lot of this stuff for yourself. Jeezy has a section in the Trap Museum as well. Also, Pusha T has been allotted a section of Pusha T, one of the most popular rappers to ever take trap music and make hit records out of it. Rick Ross has a section where his Rather You Than Me album, super popular project from him, is celebrated. Yo Gotti has a small section as well. The Migos are celebrated with their contributions to the trap era with their own section. Future, the leader of the trap, has his own section as well. 2 Chainz, he gave T.I. his car, so the car is in the museum. They even took some time out and they got a little section for new artists who have contributed as of late to trap music. There are so many artists throughout the trap museum. Female artists are represented. They even have a section for every trap artist who's created their own label. They are celebrated up top in the trap museum. One thing I thought was super dope, they actually have the 10 trap commandments up top. A couple of the trap commandments are never sleep around a stripper and see shit but don't say shit. There's a section inside the trap museum to honor some of the fallen soldiers as well, including Bankroll, Fresh, Shawty, Low, as of late trap artists who are no longer here to tell their story. There's a jailed section of the trap museum in which you honor artists like a Meek Mill, who served a substantial amount of time recently, a Kevin Gates, who served a substantial amount of time recently. Boosie's in there as well. I believe Rallo has a small section inside of the jail cell. You're actually going inside of a jail cell. I actually signed that bad boy. In the top corner, you'll see Mr. TALIAFERRO was here. There's actually even a studio element to the trap museum where you're even able to go in, throw some headphones on and record a little rap song and send it to yourself and via email. Just a lot of super dope stuff. If you have the opportunity, please go to Atlanta and check out the trap museum. It's just crazy to me to see that we're at this spot. I kept telling the person I was with, it's crazy to see that we're at the spot in the culture where we can celebrate something that has brought a lot of harm to people, but also did a lot of good for people. It's just one of those conflicting things. The fact that our genre of music, something we've all seen go from the ground up, be able to be celebrated in the museum fashion. I don't know how the heck T.I. and company came up with this idea, but I salute them for it. And for this For the Ferros episode, I would love to ask you guys in the comment box below, does this at all change your perception on trap music? If it's a negative one, we open all comments to my comment box and perspectives. Or tell me how your opinion of trap music has changed and what do you feel deep down in your heart as it's being celebrated. Should we have been doing this a long time ago? Should we pull back from celebrating trap music just out of respect from some of the fallen soldiers and people who have been affected negatively because of trap music and the impact that the trap has had on our communities? That's the question for today. Again, salute to T.I. Nevertheless, this is a dope idea. So many of our people celebrated in this museum, and I think it's worth me talking about it, and y'all tell me what y'all think about it in the comment box below. T.I.'s Trap Museum, available in Atlanta, Georgia, for anybody who has the time to go check it out. Limited time, so please do that immediately if you have the time to do so. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.